Hey guys, it's Steven Steele here. I was just wanting to do like a shorter little live stream today to discuss solely Voyager and VGX. And as many of you know, I've been very bullish about Voyager and VGX for quite some time. And I wanted to go into the explanations of why that is. And to be clear, I do not have any sponsorship or coordinated affiliation with Voyager. These are just my honest thoughts on the app and consequentially the VGX token. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to break into these both of these topics surrounding Voyager and VGX. So when purchasing coins on Voyager, it connects to multiple exchanges to find the best execution. Okay, so because of this, I think it makes it better than most exchanges, in my opinion, and it operates more like a brokerage on your behalf. So I like that model right out of the gate. Okay. Also, on Voyager, you can currently convert the US dollar to USDC and earn 9.5% interest APR at no additional cost or swapping fees. So now if you have a savings account, for example, and perhaps you have a substantial savings account, what is that money doing for you annually right now? What is your bank giving you annually to keep it there? Well, for most folks, they're not even getting 1%. They're getting a fraction of a percent to keep their money, their savings accounts where they are in their banks, right? So this is very attractive. So just to break it down for people that may not know, what is USDC? Well, it's the world's leading stablecoin. It always is equal to the value of the US dollar. So it's issued by regulated financial institutions. It's backed by fully reserved assets, redeemed on a one-on-one basis for the US dollar. So I, for example, have taken out almost all my money out of my savings account and have rolled it over into Voyager, okay, to the tune of gaining nearly 10% on it annually. Let me say that again. I closed out my savings account for the most part with my bank, with US Bank, and I rolled it over into Voyager, and I converted it all to USD at no additional charge, at no cost on any swapping fees. Music's a bit too loud. No problem. Let me adjust that momentarily. Thank you for the feedback on that. That should be better, guys. Thank you for that. So I've converted almost my entire savings account to Voyager and converted it to USDC, and now I'm going to be getting 10%, nearly 10% interest on it per year. So at this point, what relevance are savings accounts in your bank? What relevance is your savings account in your bank when you have a company like Voyager out there willing to offer you almost 10% annual at no additional cost to you? To me, this is huge. If you don't use Voyager for anything else but this feature and this feature only, that alone is worth it. So to break it down even further, for those of you who may not even know what a stablecoin is, USDC is a stablecoin. And a stablecoin is basically a new class of crypto that attempts to offer price stability and are backed by a reserve asset. Okay, so stablecoins have been gaining traction because they attempt to offer the best of both worlds: the instant processing and security of payments of cryptocurrencies, and a volatility-free, stable valuations of fiat, right? And they're able to offer the best of both worlds because they're backed by reserve assets. So that's what that's about. Another thing is the continuing excellence in Voyager's interest programs. Okay. When you sign up for Voyager and you start investing in different coins, they offer incredible assets monthly to your coins. So right now, for example, I'm just going to give you some of these, some of the interest levels on these coins. So right now, obviously I went over the USDC, that's 9% or 9.5. Bitcoin right now is 6.25% that you get. Ethereum, you're going to make an extra 5.25%. Polkadot, an extra 8%. ADA, an extra 5.25%. Link, an extra 5.5%. Litecoin, an extra 6.5%. And VGX, of course, an extra 5%. And I could go on and on. They're offering these kind of, and Doge is like 2%. There's also a list of coins that are like 2%. So many exchanges aren't offering any of this stuff, let alone to the tunes and rates that Voyager is offering. Voyager is offering these interest rates in well over 30 of their 50-some coins that currently are on their platform. Okay, so again, those are fantastic rates, unusually fantastic rates for a platform. Another thing, all these things are coming through the pike right now, you guys. Like, and I just don't think it's being talked about enough. I don't think the gains that and the plans that Voyager has in the near future for their rollout is being talked about enough. Okay, so for example, I don't think most people even realize that in America, Voyager is now more downloaded than both Robinhood and Coinbase. Yeah, Voyager is more downloaded right now than both Robinhood and Coinbase. And furthermore, Voyager is working to expand internationally into both Canada and through most of Europe within 2021, within the year. Okay. So, and another thing is the VGX token swap program, the VGX loyalty program. There is a full brand new desktop version of Voyager incoming soon as well. That's going to be huge. There's Voyager credit cards coming through. There's Voyager debit card program coming through. And also, this is something a lot of people don't know, Voyager is going to be implementing tech so that users can swap between cryptocurrencies and stocks, you guys. That's amazing. And I have to say, this the chief executive officer of Voyager, Stephen Elric, great name by the way. His rollouts for everything have been very well executed, and very timely. And he just seems really on top of it. And for those of you who don't know, he was the CEO of E-Trade before taking over Voyager. So the guy's got a lot of great experience, and he just seems really on top of it. And Voyager is here to stay, you guys. The way it's structured and the way it's set up, it's a long-term thing that's going to be around. So there's no need to worry about that. And another thing that's VGX is having going for it is the token burn. So in effort to help reduce the circulating supply, they're going to introduce a 25% token burn on all VGX used to pay for withdrawal fees on the Voyager app and from the loyalty members, okay? So they have this, let me break down this. And I see Mr. Crypto is in the chat. Sorry I'm not communicating as much with the chat right now. I just wanted to get in, I just want to stay really focused on this topic, and then get off, and then I'll be on later for my usual show, guys. So the loyalty program for VGX, there's 3 tiers. There's Explorer, Navigator, and the Voyager, the top tier, right? So, and there's a whole slew of perks and additional benefits to be in the loyalty program. That means those who buy 500 tokens, for example, would be at the entry level for the loyalty program. Then it goes up to 5,000 at the Navigator, and then 20,000 for the Voyager. And the benefits just increase, obviously. So, but for the Explorer, I was in the Explorer program, and then I sold off some Voyager or some VGX, and now I'm back in. Now I'm around at the Explorer level now at 500 tokens. It offers 7% interest on top of your VGX, cashback on the Voyager debit cards that they're rolling out soon, free debit card, your referral program perks go up to like $30, and there's an interest booster at a 0.5%. And then, yeah, so my only contention with Voyager over VGX is this loyalty program, I think, needs to be readjusted. I think it's too high. It's too high for where the token is right now. So, and I would imagine they're going to readjust this, guys, because right now, having entry level on a coin that's about a little under $5 right now, and your entry level is at 500 tokens, and then it jumps up to the second tier. You have to have 5,000 and then 20,000. I don't see it happening, because I mean, that's about, to be a top tier in the loyalty program, that's $100,000. I don't think there's many people out there that are going to be throwing $100,000 at VGX at this time. I just got to be realistic here. So if anybody from Voyager stumbles across this video and you're listening, please consider readjusting this loyalty program levels to make it more accessible to more people. I think that would be by far the most advantageous avenue forward for drawing more interest to VGX. That's really my only complaint about VGX. What else did I need to cover here? So the way the Voyager token swap works, guys, it's basically, once you have a Voyager account, your tokens automatically will be swapped in the app at a designated date and time. So, and if you don't have a Voyager account and are based internationally, or are swapping VGX or LGO tokens through the web, they'll provide a porthole for the swap. So basically, that's how that goes. They're still finalizing all their plans for this. This is all stuff that I'm explaining to you. That's all coming through the pike very soon, very soon. And the point of all this is I'm just letting people know how many awesome factors are at play. How many fantastic things are just going to be coalescing around Voyager and coalescing around, more specifically, VGX going forward. And once all these things get implemented, I think it's extremely probable that VGX is going to really take off, you guys, really take off. And right now, even right under the $5 mark per token, I think is a pretty good deal, The voices and the few voices that I trust in this space, and after I've crunched the numbers and looked at everything, I think it's very probable that we see VGX hit anywhere from $30 to $50 within the next 12 months. And I think that's, I feel pretty solid about that, you guys. So, again, I just can't say enough great things about VGX and Voyager. Obviously, if you haven't signed up for VGX and Voyager, I have a code. I have a partnership code with them because right now so many people are flooding into Voyager, you guys. So many people are flooding into Voyager right now that they've had to put up the waiting list again. And from what I'm hearing, if you're on that waiting list, it could be anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks before you can even get access to it because they're just trying to process all the new members flooding in. But with my partnership code, you get fast-tracked, and almost everyone I've talked to that's used my code gets approved within 24 hours. And then not only that, you'll get $25 in free Bitcoin on top of that. So it's a total win-win, you guys. If anyone has any further questions about Voyager or VGX, I'd be happy to try to help you out and answer everything to the best of my ability. You can hit me up on Twitter at Mr. Steven Steele. My DMs are open. And just let me know with what you think about Voyager and VGX in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to Steven Steele, feel free to do so. This is a brand new channel. I'm just over a week old now. And I do a lot of live streaming at night. But I'm going to be doing more topic-specific videos during the day additionally. So thank you so much, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back later tonight with my usual show, and that live stream will be longer. Thanks again, guys.